Shalom, my beautiful kings and queens, brothers and sisters. This is your sister Earth, or my crowned name, TT Earth. Thank you so much for joining me today. We want to welcome all of our new subscribers and our new viewers. This is a Yah only channel. We worship Yah, the Alahayim, or in English, the God over Yasharal, over the Hebrew Israelites. We're called Ebrees, Ivories, Abries. It all means in English Hebrew Israelites, children of Jacob, of Jacob, who came from the line of our fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For all the new people, Yah doesn't make any mistakes. If you're here for a reason. And so we don't go through any intermediaries to get to our Most High. We don't call on any other names. We call on Yah only. We don't go through Orishas or through JC, Jesus Christ, or any other deities to reach our Most High. He gave us strict laws for my nation that says he is the only savior over his people, Yasharal. And so, for those who don't know, I am a practitioner, and I would not be considered your new age or contemporary because I do not channel or deal with deities. I deal strictly with the Most High and my spirit team, which are a part of his malaks, his angels, and my spirit guides are his ruach, um, offsprings of his ruach, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, counsel, might, and any other malak, angels, or ruach that he has assigned to be a part of my spiritual team. I know there are many practitioners who call on other mighty ones. They're free to do that because they're not of the nation of Yasharal. So they don't have the laws that have been given to us specifically, and they do not suffer the consequences as we do for going after other gods or deities. Okay? So just to clear that out of the way, we're going to talk about a very controversial topic today, reincarnation. And we're coming from a holistic approach, hypnotherapy. I want to talk to you about experiencing, seeing a person under hypnotherapy, which she was able to connect with her past life. Now, in holistic, we call this, so it's called past life regression. And so, what is past life regression? It's actually a therapy. It's a gentle and supportive method that utilizes hypnosis to help individuals explore what they believe to be memories of past lives. Many people find that unresolved issues can significantly influence their current lives. During a session, a compassionate hypnotherapist will guide you into a relaxed state, allowing you to delve into these memories and uncover meaningful insights about reoccurring patterns in your life. The process can help you release all emotional burdens, fostering healing and personal growth. It's a practice that resonates deeply with many in spiritual and holistic communities, offering a unique path towards understanding and transformation. So, why we in the holistic communities believe in hypnotherapy? You guys do it in the church for those who are Christians. You do exorcism, casting out demons, deliverance services. Past life regression therapy and hypnosis, these are actual therapy that release people from spirit attachments or energies following them. We don't do it like you do religiously. Oh, in the name of, it's done in a more gentle form and very effective. We don't spend time yelling at energies or hours battling them. It's a very confident way of dealing with these things holistically and spiritually. But it's a different and gentle approach. We don't have to punch someone in the gut, get out, come out, and screaming. Um, During this process, there are manifestations, of course, spiritual attachments, they show up. You hear different sounds of that energy, that spirit attachment speaking. Sometimes they're in different parts of the body. This one specifically, I'm going to talk to you about was a lady who was under this treatment when she went into that trance state. And again, let me just educate you. This is a holistic approach. There's a very bad rap about holistic things. It's considered new age and evil. If you go back into ancient times and even biblical times, these things were done, and all of a sudden it's demonized. And the people who are demonizing it the most, they're doing weird, crazy things within their religion that is uncouth, that it can be destructive. I've seen people who were said to be prophetesses um, in the religious sector taking people to the beach, the water. Oh, evil spirit hates the salt water, but then they're drowning people, like people died with them casting out during exorcism. With holistic approach, there's order, but these same people would turn around and condemn compassionate, empathetic people who are close with Yah and condemn us as witches and wizards when they're doing dark divination. I'm not saying everyone in religion is practicing that. Some of them have the right heart and soul, but it's just how they're doing the same thing in a different form, but then they're demonizing other people coming from a holistic approach. So, this young lady I'm going to talk about who was under this hypnosis treatment, or as we call it, past life regression, and she was able to tap into her past life to relive it during this treatment, during the subconscious connection. All of a sudden, she started feeling cold. She was actually experiencing her life, her past life, as a slave on a ship. So, for those of you who don't believe slavery happened and there were actual slave ships coming, this is a big example. When I saw this, me as a practitioner and as a super empath, My sister Vaya is sitting here with me. I had to pause it because I began hyperventilating. Avaya began feeling what she was going through, visiting this past life, experiencing it. And past life regression is done in hypnosis, sometimes as treatment, because there are some energies and attachments from stuck in dimensions of as I've told you guys before. Sometimes people have soul fragmentation, so there has to be soul retrieval being done because they're stuck in some timeline, stuck in dimensions, stuck in different portals or frequencies, and we have to pull them out of these spaces and the things attached to them. This would be considered righteous divination. We saw um, King Solomon. He dealt with this. There was a young boy who was very skinny, even though he was being well fed. There was a specific demon, spirit attachment to him that was eating away his food. And King Solomon had to go and deal with that spirit attachment. Again, hypnotherapy has a bad rap. It doesn't take over your mind at all. You are fully in control. We're just dealing with the subconscious, and your subconscious is telling it all during hypnosis. Okay? So it's not mind control, it's not anything supernatural or for supernatural power or phenomenon. It's therapeutic and it's safe and it's rooted in genuine psychological practices. I would not take part in anything that is controlling someone's being, their soul, mind, or spirit. That's sorcery. That's dark arts. Also, hypnotherapy should be seen as a supportive complement to medical or psychological treatments. That's why we have clinical professionals who deal with hypnotherapy. So, back to this story, we're going to have to take probably 2 or 3 episodes of this to give you the gist of what happened. All of a sudden, when she went into the subconscious a trance of the hypnosis while she's still in control. She's now in her past life, and at first she didn't know where she was. She just knew she was very cold. She was like in some kind of box. She couldn't figure out what it was. And then she realized she was bound, but she didn't know what she was bound by. And then she realized there were other people shoulder to shoulder lying down. The hypnosis therapist took her to what happened before then. She subconsciously went into that place and she was in her village, but her past life, she was said to be a 16-year-old boy. I don't know how that works. I thought you come back as what you were. As the 16-year-old boy, he has his arrows, his bow and arrow, his satchel, he's bareback with a skirt like wrap. The little boy said all of a sudden, because she's talking with the experience now, she's under this hypnosis and she's saying, "Oh, my village is being burned down." Let's go on to part 2 to finish this up.